Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG81 and today we are going to take a look into this, the Marvel Legends X-Men 97's Marvel's Cable. Question of the day, why do they have to call it a Marvel's Cable? Is there even DC cables around?
So dark! These ain't not from the DC universe!
Yeah, if you know it, do let me know down in the comment sections below. So the only cables that I know is so far from X-Men, and now it's from Marvel. So I'm not sure why they have to put the Marvels there. Okay, so this guy is looking pretty good. As you can see, it looks very similar to the pictures except for the eyes. I was hoping that they could actually make his left eye with the spark there will be looking pretty much cooler. And this guy, as you can see, is humongous. Wow, very nice build. And at the back of the box, you can see all the characters that comes with this wave. Of course, I have just reviewed Morph. Once again, there's some Marvels there as well. Okay, so these two is the only one that I have so far. The rest, I think I can skip that. Yeah, looking pretty good. Now, let's get him out. Okay, so this is the Marvel's Cable right out of the box. Let's take a closer look. First impression, I always thought that this guy will be a bit heavier because of the size, but he's kind of light though. I mean, it's about the same weight as those other characters. Maybe it's just a little bit heavier, but I was thinking he will be much more heavier. But I just love the paints. My goodness, just take a look at these guys. This cable is full of paint. You can see all the different kind of paint. Even the blue is different between the suit and the pants. And the mats is just what I love. You can see it's all being painted very nicely. Even the blue linings is being done very nice. They're all over. Wow. Yep, you can see his metal arms is also very metallic. Just love it. Somehow this green this reminds me of Ninja Turtle. I'm not sure why. And you can see the belt here is very nicely done. Wow, all the pellets, the pouches that he have, very good. Okay, nice. This is just nice. And let's take a look at his face. Like I mentioned, I just hope there is a spark on his left eyes as well. But yeah, it just looks cool. Can we really see his eyeball from my side? Really hard to see, but once I zoom in, maybe you can see. I think there is some slight eyeballs painting there, but the hair is just very nice. And this one is flexible, so that you don't break it when you drop it on the floor. This piece here is also very soft, and these two pieces as well is soft, so it doesn't hinder any of the articulations. This is pretty good. Just love it. Wow. So let's move on to the articulation. I'll start with the head as always, so he can look to the right. Slightly hindered by this piece here on the collar, so his head will have to go up a little bit when turning to the side. Looking to the left is the same. How about looking up? It's already hindered by this piece here, so you can't really look up, except if you do this, the head just push it a little bit forward. Okay, pretty good there. And looking down is slightly better. Wow, actually pretty good. Okay, he does have a separate neck, as you can see. Okay, so his head is pretty good in terms of the rotation. And for his arm, I'm quite doubtful that you can do a 360 because of this piece, even though it's kind of soft there. You can't. Okay, just like this. And there's a cut on the bicep, so there's a bicep shivers, a double joint elbow, which is very tight, but it's pretty good. How about going up sideways about 90 degrees, once again hindered by this piece of armor. And can you turn this place? Nope, you can't, but you can still turn on his hand going up and down. Yep. Okay, for the torso, there's 2 points articulations. You can actually shivers it like this. Very nice. And for his waist, you can actually move it around here. And then the belt is a one piece together with the upper body, and this two piece is a soft rubber like I mentioned earlier. And if you notice, there is a pack there, okay, a hole for you to actually pack it in, but it will come out eventually, so I'm not even sure why they have it. Even for the back, there's a hole Okay, so let's see how well he can bend forward. Unfortunately, isn't that much, and bending backwards is slightly better. Okay, for his leg, let's see how well he can kick forward. Just slightly less than 90 degrees. Kicking backwards is also just a little bit. There's a cuts on the tight, so there's a tight shivers, very well hidden. Okay, a double joint knee as well. Okay, and you can't turn on the boots, but there's still an ankle rocker going up and down. No toe hinges. Let's see if this guy can do a perfect split. Nope, just like this. Okay, so for big guys, I think he's having a pretty decent articulations. Let's see if there's a pull down mechanism for the legs. Not really. Yeah, not really. And somehow for my piece here, it seems to be this leg is slightly outside the joint. You can see that this one go all the way in, but this one there's still a small gap. Let's see if I can fix that. No, I can't. Okay. On to the next, we'll move on to the accessory. As always, I will start with the hands. So it just comes with a closed fist right hand and something like a relaxed hand for his left hands. He also comes with a pair of gun trigger hands, a very futuristic looking small guns which looks pretty cool, and another big futuristic guns. Wow, this one just looks pretty good, and it does have some heaviness there. And these two blasting effects for the guns, which looks very nice. I just love how the transitions from red to orange to yellow. Yeah, looking pretty good there. So yes, these are all the accessories that these cables comes with. And next, we'll try to put on all the accessories onto this guy here, since it's not much. So let's try changing the hands. Just pull it off and push it back in. Let's try holding on to the weapons. Okay, I have the small guns here which can hold pretty well. And same goes for the bigger guns. And voila, this just looks badass. Wow, we just take a look at that. And you can just put the blasting effects onto the guns. And oh my goodness guys, just take a look at this. Unfortunately, because of the gun weight, you can see that these hands just keep coming down. Yeah. I hope you click on the likes button if you enjoyed the review. Okay, so for the size comparison, I'll start with some Marvel Legends. I do have Morph, which is on the same wave, as well as Bishop. Next we have Mayfax. I do have Cyclops here. Okay, and also the Weapon X. Okay, scaled pretty well. And next we have this City Toys Wolverine, and also this Gambit. Okay, also from City Toys. Lastly, I'll compare with some SH figures. I do have these two duo from the Deadpool and Wolverine. For my final verdict, to be honest, initially I didn't think of getting this guy because I don't think he's part of the X-Men team until I saw this picture here. So that's when I know that I must get him into my X-Men team as well. So as you can see, in overall, he does looks pretty good. The articulations is decent. The accessory, yeah, it's kind of lacking. I was hoping they could give another screaming heads. But for this price point, I think this guy is maybe worth the money you paid for due to the big size as well. So yes, I do recommend these Marvel's cables to be added into your X-Men collection. And I do hope that you enjoy my review, and I'll catch you guys again in my next video. I hope you'll watch this video right over here.